so small that it seems not to be there at all. But let me make this perfectly clear. The point of a point is just to say that the place is exactly right here. If you try to measure a point's height, you can see the whole work out right. A point has no height to let it stand tall, so at least you know it ain't gonna fall. You see, a point has no size, you gotta see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries. If you pick yourself a point, try to measure how wide, you'll find there is no distance from side to side. I know, cause I tried and tried till I cried. But points have no depth, and looking for their depth will just rob you of your sleep. If it does, you might try counting some sheep. As a point has no size, you'll never see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries. Now if you take that point and dozy-doling down an infinite number of points in a row, chugging like a train, move on down the line from A to B. That a line has one dimension is plain to see. A line has one dimension, it can only take you from here to there. But if you drag it along, it gives you a square. Cause a point has no size, you'll never see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries. This brings up to another fact that I should mention. The square is a line that has found itself a second dimension. A billion squares, you can lay them back to back, but there's a third dimension that they lack. So when you pile them up, they will never form a stack. Pick one out and drag it through the air, and you'll make a cube of that flat little square. Cause you see, a cube is a square that has a third dimension that it gets to where. Cause a point has no size, you'll never see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries. The thing you should know is that everything has to have its space. Everything that happens has to have a place. Now that we have the third dimension, there is one more thing we need to mention. I sure do hope that you have the time. They say it is also the case that nothing always does nothing at a certain pace. And anything that happens must happen at a certain time and in a certain place. Well, I hope this is all very plain. If you say that it is, then will you please explain? Cause a point has no size, you'll never see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries. Cause a point has no size, you'll never see it with your eyes. And it's the wise person who never even tries.